Welcome everyone. In this video we're going to take a look at the Akai MPK midi. It's a compact keyboard and pad controller. I just recently purchased this because I'm planning on getting on the road in a couple of months here, and I wanted something that I could just easily put in my backpack and was convenient to take around. It was important to me that I got something that had pads because I like to use these when I'm creating my drum tracks. And while you can get something smaller, more portable, this is already small, but I wanted to be sure that I had those pads available to me. So let's go ahead and get her open and take a look here. Okay, straightforward packaging here. We've got the keyboard itself. I'll set that to the side for the moment. Below that, we've got a USB cable along with some paperwork here. So your standard USB cable. Your software download instructions. Safety instructions, warranty information. And here you have a small user guide. There's not much detail here, but it should get you started. Let's get the box out of the way and take a look at the keyboard itself now. So it is a pretty small device, as you can see here. But I actually really like the design of this. It feels really good in the hand. It's a plastic construction, but it doesn't feel cheap at all. It seems really well put together. Now let's take a look at some of the features on the MPK Mini closer. The MPK Mini is a 25 key synth action MIDI controller. These feel fine, pretty springy. There's enough tension for just having something on the road. You know, if you are wanting a keyboard for your full studio setup where you're going to be playing a lot of synths or piano parts, then I wouldn't recommend using these for the long term. But if you just want something to start off with and build your studio, that it could work for that as well, beyond even just having something that's portable if you're going to be taking it on the road. You've got a 4-way thumbstick here, and this is for pitch and modulation control. You can move up and down or to the left and right here. Now this replaces your traditional pitch and mod wheel that a lot of other keyboards have. So this is one thing that concerns me about putting in a backpack, whether this is going to be prone to breaking or not, but we'll just wait and see. It feels pretty good, and there's actually a little filter in here so to help prevent dust from getting inside. Next to that, we've got 8 backlit velocity sensitive MPC style pads. These feel good. They feel pretty stiff, and I like a stiffer feel. And they look pretty cool when they're lit up and you're using them. Next to the pads, you have 8 assignable knobs, which do have Q-Link. So if you're using these to control, say, a fader or a VST instrument parameters, then as you turn, it will essentially link to whatever the fader or parameters, the knobs on the parameters that you're adjusting, you can turn this and it will only catch, for lack of a better word, it will pick up wherever that knob is in your DAW, and it won't move until it reaches that point. So you don't have to worry about this interrupting the settings or levels within your DAW until you actually reach that point. It won't take over control until it reaches the setting on that fader or knob of your VST or whatever you're controlling. These can also send out CC information, I believe. There's a built-in arpeggiator here, which you can turn on or off and tap out a tempo. It also has adjustable resolution, range, and modes that are available by using the keys. And next you've got octave up and down buttons for a full 10 octave range. When you are in the default position, these will not be lit, but once you move up or down, then they will illuminate to show you that you're not on that default position. You've got note repeat here, which is a great feature which is another reason why I chose to get the MPK Mini, because I want to take advantage of that. Note repeat, you can adjust the resolution of the note repeat as well by using the keys here. You've got a full level button, which will, if you activate this, whatever note you play or pad you hit, it will send out 127 as far as the velocity is concerned. It will just 127 will play for the pad if you have this on. And over to the right here, you've got bank A and B here for your pads, CC control for the pads, and also your program change. And to the right here, you've got program select. Now, I've already talked about the keys and the pads. The knobs here feel a bit loose to me, but this is a pretty popular keyboard, and if it's had lots of issues, I think I would have maybe seen something about that, so maybe this will be fine. Maybe there are some issues with it, but I haven't heard anything. So they're a little bit loose, but they work, and all of the rest of the buttons feel really solid to me. They've got a stiff quality feel to them. Taking a look at the side of the MPK, we do have a USB port there, and this device is bus powered, so you don't need an extra AC power cord, which is great. The less cables, the better. And on the back, you've got a 1/4-inch jack there for a TS cable for sustain. And the MPK does not come with a sustain pedal, but any one that you have should work, as long as it's a 1/4-inch TS cable. Also included with the MPK are MPC Essential software, Hybrid 3 synthesizer, Sonovox Wobble, and also an editor for the MPK itself. These are all downloads that you can get from mkII's website. There is not a disc that comes included with the unit. And that about wraps up this unboxing and brief overview of the MPK Mini. Look forward to future videos where I'll go ahead and connect it up with Reason and Cubase, perhaps a couple other DAWs as well, and I'll go over more of the features in depth in those videos. So look out for those, and thank you for watching.